Hello!
Hello! Welcome back to the Tabletop Kpops with Bobbie and Cici.
Well, we're gonna watch a video of another group that we don't know what the hell they are.
That's right. This is Weeekly. There are 3 E's, so we took some liberty there. And the song is called Venpera.
But we think it sounds like vampire or vampire.
Right, well, when Cici was like, when she said it, I was like,
Venpara.
that sounds like vampire!
That's because I said vampara.
And it sounded, I was like, that sounds like vampire in a different language. Like, that sounds
like
I thought a bougie
it was,
vampire from the 1800s.
Yeah, I thought it was Ven and then para. Because a lot of, like, things that have that in it are pronounced para.
Venpara. Whatever she said is probably how it is. I have no idea. But, like, we're going to watch the video and we're going to see what's up.
Yes, and this is another girl group. I've heard of Weeekly. I don't know who they are, though.
And I don't think I've heard any other songs by them.
I haven't heard a song, but I know of them. I know that they exist.
So, we'll see. This is, like, our first encounter with them.
It's like a Pokemon in the wild. Encounter.
An encounter with a Pokemon. I was going to say, like, a conscious encounter, because maybe it's played on, like, a radio or something before. But this is, like, the first, like, I know who this is, and I'm actively searching.
Yes.
Okay, so,
like and subscribe.
Okay, so now we're gonna watch it.
Neat.
I feel like I need to say like start or something, like start.
3, 2, 1, ding. Oh wow, that was on time.
Ooh, I like that.
I like these outfits.
Like some of them are like now at times, and some of them are like kind of aged.
That logo's cute if that's their logo.
Ooh, look at the background, homie.
Ooh. Yeah, it's very pretty. Holy shit. These are some fun outfits. They're very asymmetrical. I like her hair. This is like the first time I've ever seen someone who has a fucking balayage in K-pop. Like, what the hell? Like a money piece to balayage. Ooh, gloves. Very yellow. Like, very, in comparison.
She's like, look at me! Did you see the eyeliner on the other one? Mm-hmm. On the other girl?
They got some... Oh, she has an eyebrow piercing. I like this. They also very, very solid. Like, they're very in sync with their dance. Oh, and she got a lip piercing? Ooh, we got piercings everywhere.
She's cute. She looks Hispanic.
A little bit.
Yeah, she gave me them vibes. She's real cute.
You are not who I would expect to be a rapper in this group. Me. I could see you being a rapper.
Yeah, the rapper usually has some, like, unique hairstyle or something. She has, like, that traditional K-pop rapper girl voice, though.
Yeah. Yeah, like, is that not the first time you've ever seen hair like that on someone? I swear to God. You just don't see that very often. That is such a 2000s, early 90s, or late 90s hair, like, style. This is a really good song.
I like this middle girl's, like, outfits. Like, she's just real cute. I'm sorry, but she just looks more unique than the other girls. Like, she has, like, really wide eyes and, like, a button nose.
She looks kind of like Lisa from Blackpink. Like, very rounded. She has an interesting face shape, too.
She also looks like somebody, but I can't put my finger on it. I want to wear a shirt, but I also want to wear a blanket. But I'm going to put them together so I don't have to hold the blanket. That's actually genius, now that I think about it. That jacket. This jacket over here. This with the dots.
Yeah.
I like that.
I'm really glad that their, like, chanting section doesn't just sound like whiny. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because they have sometimes it can sound that way.
Yeah.
With higher pitched voices. That's
really cool. Oh, and then they just got the one girl doing her thing over there. She got some attitude.
See, that's what I was wondering. I was thinking about that earlier in the beginning. I'm like, I wonder if they're really attitude like this, or if this is like their stage, like, you know, you know how like people are different in different situations.
God, I just really love that girl's. I'm gonna just be on her today. I swear.
The
girl with the blonde thing that I keep calling a balayage that really isn't a balayage, it's some peekaboos underneath with like a money piece. Love it. It looks great. Whoever did that, if it's extensions, it looks good.
It looks good. I love that some of them have like kind of like pigtails.
Yeah.
They kind of have like, so I was looking at this thing on Instagram and it was like Gen Z versus millennials, like the way that they dress, and all of the girls in this video are dressed what they consider the Gen Z way. Mm-hmm. So I guess millennials are like big sweaters and skirts and boots up to your butt. I don't know.
What it's called would be, not that specifically, but I wouldn't have known what this term was. I guess it's a newer term. It's called twee. TWEE is the way of it. It's like hipster style. Like old school's hipster, like the skirt with the boot, like the tall boots shit. Yeah. I guess it's called twee. Back in the day when I used to dress like that, wasn't fucking called twee, but I guess it's called twee.
Well, so that's that. But like part of that like Gen Z style is like wearing those dresses with the strawberries on them and honestly, how Kelly dresses.
Y2K. Y2K style.
Honestly, it's just how Kelly dresses. Like, I know you guys don't know what she'd be wearing, but she'd be wearing
It is the Y2K. It is the reimagining of the late 90s,
like
early 2000s.
Appliques and, like, jackets with, like, tigers' heads and shit. Like, that type of stuff. But they have, like, that vibe, like, that whole kind of vibe style when they're dressed individually. Like, not when they're, like, in all white.
Right. Not their whole, like, group when they're all in, like, the asymmetrical suit stuff. It's when they break into, like, a street fashion style.
Yeah, like, the street fashion style leans more towards that kind of vibe. But the one girl, like, I don't know none of these girls' names, but the girl to me who looks like she could be Hispanic, she looks a little bit, I don't know how to describe how she looks, but she looks more unique than the rest of the girls in the group. She is like,
very pretty.
Beautiful.
They're all really pretty, actually.
She reminds me, and the only reason why I say Hispanic is she reminds me of a Hispanic actor who acts in a TV show, I think it's called The Foster Family or something like that. It was on American television. I have zero idea. I don't think it was on Nickelodeon. I think it was on like ABC Family or something. But she's one of the adopted siblings. That girl looks like that girl. So if I can find a picture, I will put it up so like of the two of them next to each other so you can see where my mind was at the whole video. I'm like, that girl's an actor in America the whole time I was watching it.
I don't know what that. I've never heard of any of that, so I don't know. I mean, The Foster Family sounds familiar, but I don't
know what TV. It's called. I think that's what it was called. I don't really know.
It was a really good song. I will be listening to that again.
It sounds like a bop in the car.
It does. I really like the styling. I love the background of wherever the hell they shot that.
It's like the cathedral-y looking thing.
Yeah, and it's like beautiful. Blue, super pretty. I loved like the planet theme. Like all the CGI planet stuff. Like that was really neat.
Well, there was a part of the thing where they like CGI'd a sun in the back and they were all standing and they're all in white. That probably could have been like done a smidge better, but like if that's the only part of the video that's not
it was there for
great,
like 2 seconds.
That's easy. Like pass over that guy and move on.
But yeah, they're dancing super good. Like fucking right on.
They're all very, very pretty.
Yeah.
Their hair was all done really good. I love them pigtail things. I love me a pigtail.
Yeah, the blue hair was cute too. I like the blue hair.
Right. She was fierce. I expected her to be the rapper.
Yeah.
Because the rappers typically have like a certain
The other girl
style.
Would not have pegged to be a rapper.
Right, well, she sang too, I'm pretty sure. Unless two girls look the same and one girl was a singer and one girl was a rapper, I think that girl sang and rapped in that song.
Okay.
Again, we don't know anything about these people. So if you know, you can let us know very gently and kindly in the comments.
Yes.
Gentle and kind.
Overall, really good.
Rough times.
Yeah, it is rough times over here. Rough waters for the last year and a half.
I know, right? Honestly, friggin' honestly.
We're on a raft. The raft is one plank of wood.
and we're in rapids, and a waterfall is coming. Yes. Or maybe it's one of those waterfalls.
We ran out of food 3 days ago.
Dink. That kind of waterfall. Yeah, that's how it be these days.
Anyway.
Yeah.
That was really good.
Would you equate them to any other group? Do you feel like they're giving you any vibes from anybody else?
Any vibes from anybody else? Not really. I mean, yes, to an extent with, like, styling, because I feel like everybody
kind of has like that same, but, like, the musical...
As for music, not particularly, just because, yes, the type of music they do sounds very similar to a couple different people. The way they sing does not. Because I equate the type of music that they're singing to be, like, not Itzy, but, like... That's the type of people I'd assume would sing that song, and they don't sound like that.
Or, like, Everglow. Yeah. Like, they kind of have that type of a vibe. Or, like, Luna, they kind of have that type of vibe. But those are all popular groups now. I was just thinking,
but the actual, like,
talking about
voice
older groups.
The voices that are singing the song don't sound like any of those groups. They sound less girly.
Yeah, they have an edgier vibe to them, and I like edgy. Mm-hmm. I like edgy vibes.
If anything, I'd say they're, like, more CLC to me. Because CLC also doesn't have a very, like...
in the Hobgoblin era, specifically.
I know. But CLC doesn't have a very, like, young sound to them. That's which true. I would equate, like, even if these are younger girls, they don't sound very young.
Yeah, they don't have that, like...
Itzy sound.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, one of the girls in Itzy doesn't have a young voice.
No, but all of them, when you put them together, especially they're like chanting like I love myself, like the Dala Dala.
It does.
Like they have that very like
a more young sound, like that it's geared towards a certain aged audience.
Yes. Where this like that's why I said about the chanting, like it doesn't sound super like childlike. Not that they are. They're just not going for that sort of audience.
Right.
It sounds like.
Yeah.
So
I agree. I concur. Their chanting definitely sounded like
more like Blackpink's chanting.
More like Black, yeah. Not like girly, but like we're getting shit done with this chant.
Right. Exactly.
Those are exactly the things. All right. Anywho.
Okay. Bye.
Okay. Bye.